Hi, welcome to this topic on leadership. And today's topic is leadership branding. Before we proceed to the main content of this topic, I would like to talk about why it's imperative that we get to learn this particular topic on leadership. In our first module, I talked about something, I talked about the fact that all of us are leaders irrespective of where we find ourselves, that we are all leaders, and it is our responsibility to put ourselves out there. It's our responsibility to lead, to show the world the things that we have, the gifts that we have, the skills that we have, to bless the world with our talent. Now, it's unfortunate that a lot of people in our today's world, in as much as we have so many resources, a lot of people have so many degrees, certifications, a lot of knowledge, lot of experiences, but most people tend not to enjoy the benefit of those their skills, their talent, their experiences. Most people don't get to enjoy the benefit of these things. And the reason being that a lot of people are shy to put themselves out there. A lot of people don't know how to create a positive image of themselves in such a way that they get to benefit from those their talent, their skills, their experiences, and the vast knowledge and certifications they've acquired. They don't know how to benefit from these things. That's why it's important that we get to talk about this particular topic, because as leaders, as people that will go into the society with different certifications, different degrees. Because I believe that as you're taking this module, that you there's a particular course you're studying, or you have some skills that you would love to show to the world. It's imperative that we study this so that we know how to go about it and why it's important to engage in branding, leadership branding. So, with that, let us proceed with the module properly. Now, when you look at this picture, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? Now, the first picture here is a picture of Sam Maduka, the chairman of Sam Maduka University. The top picture is Davido, then Tony Elumelu, then Ngozi Ikonjo-Iweala. Now, when you look at this picture, you discover that these people are known for something. These people are known for something. They represent a brand, they represent something, they represent talent, they represent knowledge, they represent experiences. These people, if they decide not to work at all, just from the knowledge they have, they can earn money. Just from the knowledge they have, just from their personality, they will keep on getting favors, a lot of good things out of this world. Why is that so? Because these people have results, they've proven themselves, they've occupied positions that people know. These people have consistently shown the world that they know their stuff, they know things. Now, when you look at, like I said previously, there are a lot of people out there that I'm sure that are probably quite maybe more intelligent than these people, more gifted than these people, but nobody knew them, nobody knew about them. And these people, and I'm sure millions of them have gone down to the grave without anyone knowing about them. Why is that so? Because they fail to engage in leadership branding, they fail to put themselves out there. So that's why this course is very important, so that we understand that as students of leadership, in as much as we are developing our leadership characters, we are investing in our personal development and all these important stuffs of leadership. We need to understand that while we are investing in these things, we also need to invest in our image. We also need to put ourselves out there. We need to show the world what we are made of. Just like what the Holy Bible said, that let your light shine before men so that they will see your good work and give glory to your Father which is in heaven. The whole essence of leadership branding is for you to put your gift out there, put your talent out there so that people get to know you. People get to attach a particular significance to your name and your picture or your face, as the case may be. People get to put some sense of significance to that, and as a consequence of doing that, you get to enjoy the benefit that comes from putting yourself out there, from being known for something important. Now, let's look at some basic fact about life. Some basic fact about life. And one of the basic fact about life is that whether you are aware of it or not, you already have a personal leadership brand. Everything you do or say, or don't do or say, communicates your identity as a leader to those around you. So whether you know it or not, whether you are aware of it, people are seeing you, people are taking note of the things you do. And if you don't portray yourself positively, people are going to create a negative perception of you. If you don't tell your story, if you don't show the world who you are, people are just going to conclude based on the little evidence they have about you. So that's why it's important that you put yourself out there, you consistently portray your good character to the world. Now, when I say portray your good character to the world, I'm not saying you should pretend. You should. The whole essence of this module, the whole essence of studying leadership is for you to develop good characters, moral values, and principles. And I'm sure that you've you have these things. I'm sure that you have good character. You've you're working on yourself. I'm sure that you are doing this. But the next line is putting yourself out there. Okay? So whether you are aware of it or not, you already have a personal leadership brand. Everything you do or say or don't do or say communicates your identity as a leader to those around you. That's a basic fact. Now let's look at understanding leadership branding. Leadership branding refers to the intentional effort by a leader or an individual to establish and communicate a distinct and positive personal brand. Leadership branding is similar to corporate or product branding, but is focused on an individual leader. To be recognized and valued in the society as a leader, one must develop their personal brand. One must develop their personal brand. Now, let me tell you a little story about why this is important. So, a few years ago, I came in contact with someone who just returned overseas. This particular person just finished his PhD, and this person was quite knowledgeable. Okay, and much after having all the degrees, all the certification, doing so many research and all these things, this person felt that okay, no, my certification and my certificate should speak for me. So, but unfortunately, this person didn't understand how the world works. This person looked for a job, tried different things, but he kept on getting no. Why was that so? This person got a lot of no's and he went into depression, was so sad, was annoyed that at some point it was like, what's the use of studying all these things? What's the use of putting all the energy if he won't enjoy the benefit? Now, why was this person rejected? Why was this person getting a lot of no's then? And the reason being that this person, while he was studying, while he was busy getting his PhD and all these wonderful things, getting immersed in knowledge, this person failed to develop their leadership brand. This person failed to put themselves out there. This person failed to showcase themselves so that they get known for a particular thing. We live in a world of social media, and when you say your name, let's say for instance, you say your name is Esther, can someone go to Google and type Esther and see your profile and see the wonderful things you're doing, and see that, oh, Esther has a foundation, Esther has done this project, Esther has done that project, or Esther has done that project. Or the person will just go there and find nothing. A lot of people engage in so many wonderful projects, but they don't put it out there. So the whole essence of this module is for you to understand the benefit of putting the good works you do out there. Let people get to attach your face to those wonderful projects. Okay? That's the whole essence of what we are talking about today. Now, I said leadership branding is, investing in your personal brand. Now, personal branding is the conscious and intentional effort to create and influence public perception of an individual by positioning them as an authority in their industry, elevating their credibility and differentiating themselves from the competition to ultimately advance their career, widen their circle of influence, and have a larger impact. This is a definition from Wikipedia, and it demonstrates everything that I've been talking so far about leadership branding, about why it's important for you to invest in your leadership brand. That's why we have platforms like LinkedIn, YouTube, all these other social media platforms out there that we can put ourselves out and tell the world about ourselves, what we can do, our talent, our gift, our knowledge, and all the wonderful things we can do, so that the world gets to appreciate those things, and in return we get to benefit either financially, either by recognition, and other ways we can get our result or benefit. So leadership branding is just basically you creating an image of yourself as an authority in your particular niche. So as you are listening to me, I know that you're studying different things, and since you're studying different things, you need to understand the importance of creating a perception of yourself as an authority in that your particular field of study. So I'm guessing you are already seeing the benefit of why you should put yourself out there, why you should take leadership branding very seriously. Okay, so to proceed, I would like to ask you a question. What is leadership branding? What is leadership branding? What do you understand by leadership branding? I want you to answer this question in the comment section below. Now let's look at the goal of leadership branding. The goal of leadership branding. The overall goal of developing a leadership branding or personal branding is to identify your uniqueness, build a reputation on the things you would want to be known for, and then allowing yourself to be known for them. Ultimately, the goal of leadership branding or personal branding is to tell your story. Create something that conveys a message of importance and can be monetized. You see, one of the benefits of letting your light shine before men, getting known for something, in this capitalist environment that we live, is that when you get to be known for a particular thing, there usually is a monetary incentive attached. If you are known for someone who can make headache to disappear automatically, you are going to make money out of that knowledge, definitely, except you don't want to, but definitely money is going to flow. So this is just a byproduct of investing in leadership branding. Now, when we talk about money, a lot of people shy away. They think it's not a good thing to talk about, money is bad and all that. But the truth is, we live in a world where virtually everything is virtually everything, or most things, let me use most things, revolve around money. So why are you studying? Why are you getting all these certifications, knowledge, and all these things if you won't at least earn from that particular knowledge? So that is why it's important for you to develop your leadership branding. In the end, there are monetary incentives attached to the knowledge you put out there. When you are known as an authority, there's monetary incentive that goes with getting known as an authority in that particular industry or niche that you find yourself. Okay, so let's look at another fact about engaging in leadership branding. If you don't tell your story or what you can do and deliver, people will tell your story for you, and they will not tell the story the way you want. If you don't tell your story or what you can do and deliver, people will tell your story for you, and they will not tell the story the way you want. So, if you want to be known for something great, it's important that you tell your story consistently. It's important that you understand that there's no need to be shy. There's no need for you to have all this wonderful gift and talent and just hide it because you feel like you don't lack confidence. You feel like people will judge you and all that. All these are nonsense. People, whether you like it or not, people are still going to judge you. Why don't you give them a chance to judge you for something positive? Why don't you give them a chance to judge you for something positive? A lot of people out there have talent, gifts, have knowledge, but people don't know them and they are struggling in life because they've hidden their talent, they've hidden their gift, and they are so shy and scared because they feel like people will judge them and say things about them. So, as you're listening to me, I want you to understand that you need to tell your story. You need to tell the world what you can do, what you can offer, so that in the end you get the awesome benefit that goes with being a leader in your particular industry. So before we proceed, I would like to know that you've been following so far. So I would like you to tell me, what are the goals of leadership branding? What are the goals of leadership branding? Now I want you to answer this question in the comment section below. Okay? Answer this question in the comment section below as we proceed to this module. And then this slide, I'm talking about why is leadership branding important? Why is leadership branding important? The world is getting competitive every day, and the best way to become relevant is through branding. Below are some of the reasons why leadership branding is important in our today's competitive world. Leadership branding enables a leader to control their earning potential. I said this before. As a leader, if you brand yourself positively, you know your stuff, you know your worth, you can command your financial destiny. You can command what you earn as an individual when you develop your leadership brand. Okay, we find a lot of people out there who earn so much money, whilst you find someone else offering the same exact service as a person earning any huge amount of money, but the next man is not earning anything. In fact, the next man is broke. Why is that so? The key reason is leadership branding. If you don't brand yourself, okay, if you don't brand yourself, people would see you as cheap. The same thing goes with commodities. You find that one commodity is sold for a high amount of money, while the same equivalent commodity, something similar, is sold at a minimum price. Why is that so? Because one placed huge value on the product, while the other one probably just saw the product as mere cheap or common. That's why they collect cheap. So the same thing goes with branding. The same thing goes with our salaries. The same thing goes with the money we go on to earn. If you place significance on yourself, on the things you can do, and consistently show the world these things, your financial destiny will be in your hand. You will control your earning potential. And the second one is leadership branding differentiates you from other leaders based on your uniqueness, based on your unique value. We all The world is getting competitive every day, and there's so much noise out there. So much noise out there due to social media. There's so much noise out there. Now, how do you get to differentiate yourself? How do you get to differentiate yourself from, the people out there that are making lots of noise? Is through leadership branding. When you invest in your leadership brand, you consistently tell your story. people would start to see the value that you bring to the table, and they'll differentiate you from other people. They'll know, okay, this person has been walking the talk for a long time. This person has been saying this particular thing, and yes, he or she can deliver what he or she has been saying for this time frame. So that's why it's important that you develop your leadership brand. A fuzzy leadership brand, or one you don't want, will store your growth and keep you in roles where you don't thrive. The same thing I've been saying. If you don't develop your leadership brand, you discover that your earning will be in the hands of other people. People would pay you what they feel you are worth. But if you develop your leadership brand, when someone wants to pay you less than what you are worth, you can bring their awareness to that and tell them that no, this is what I'm worth, and you stand by it. And based on experience, I'll tell you that people would generally pay you for what you are worth. And what you are worth start with what you tell the world that you are worth. Okay? So that's why you need to develop your leadership brand, but because in the end your financial destiny depends on it. Then the next one is leadership branding eliminates distrust and help create authenticity. When you consistently project your unique selling point, you consistently put yourself out there as an authority. Time will come when you would want to sell some product or some services. Because you've consistently put yourself out there, people have seen the results that you bring to the table. People have seen testimonies. People have seen the works that you've been putting out there. When you tell them that you're going to do something, that you're going to deliver on a particular thing, they are going to easily trust you because there are evidences that you've been putting out there. You have those years of evidence that you've put out there that will tell the story for you. And also, you have a lot of people that will also help you to tell your story. That's why it's important that you take leadership branding seriously, because in the end it will open doors for you, it will tell stories for you, it will help eliminate distrust when the time arrives when you need to sell your service or your product. Now, whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, whatever you are studying, you are going to sell that particular thing that you are studying. You're going to sell that thing either in the form of a service, or you're going to create product. How do you want people to buy that service or product if they don't trust you? How do you expect people to buy these things if they don't trust you? So for you to eliminate that distrust, it's important that you understand the significance of leadership branding and start investing in one. The next point is that a powerful leadership brand can enhance your ability to achieve your career goals. Now, irrespective of where you want to be in life, if you invest in your personal brand, your leadership brand, the sky is just your starting point, because you command your earning potential. You can go into any career you want because you already have the track record. People already know what you can deliver. So these are the reasons why you need to invest in your leadership brand. Now let us look at how to build a strong leadership brand. This is just a basic process of what goes into developing a leadership brand. Okay, this is just a basic process. The first one is that you need to define what you want to be known for. You need to define what you want to be known for. It's unfortunate that a lot of people have so many gifts, so many talents, so many things, so many degrees, certifications, but they are not known for any particular thing. When you look at our society today, you discover that people who are called leaders are known to be leaders because we can pinpoint a particular thing that they are known for. Now, as people who are starting off, it's important that you understand that for you to stand out, you need to be known for one particular thing. Now, when you grow in the future, when you become so good at that thing, you can now start diversifying, you can start getting known for other things. But as people who are starting off, you need to be known for one particular thing. When people call your name, let's say they call your name Honor Her, they should know that, okay, Honor Her is a coach. Onoha is an engineer. Onoha is a lecturer. He's a lecturer in computer science. He's a lecturer in on leadership, or he's a coach in this. Not Onoha. They'll be, oh, he's a carpenter. He's a mechanic. He's a this. He's a that. He's a that. People would be like, okay, he's more like jack of all trade. So, but when you are known for a particular thing, it's when you are known for a particular thing, it will also help you as an individual invest the right amount of energy to develop your content, and also, you know, develop more time towards that particular niche. But when you scatter your forces, when you are known for different things, you are going to scatter your energy towards developing all those different areas of your life, which would take away your time. It will frustrate you, and you might not get known for any particular thing. So that's why you need to be known for a particular thing. The second one is you need to identify your unique selling points. After you've identified what you want to be known for, identify your strength. Unique selling point is more like your strength, what you can do better than any other person out there, what you are very good at. You need to identify that thing. And the third thing is you need to consistently project that your unique selling point. So after you've discovered what you are very good at, it's important that you start projecting it out there consistently. And how do you do that? You engage on social media. There are YouTube. You can create YouTube videos and talk about your particular niche or what you are good at. Keep on putting it out there. But my favorite is LinkedIn, because that's where you get to find a lot of professionals, a lot of industry leaders that can easily see your good work and get to connect with you. So there's a saying that if you want to go far, you go with people who who are within that your particular niche. That if you hang out with five smart people, you're going to become the sixth. If you hang out with five rich people, you're going to become the sixth. So for me, I feel like LinkedIn is where when you constantly engage with people who are doing better, you can see what they are doing, and in by by law of reciprocity, or let me just say, just by default, just by default, you are going to learn something great, and you're also going to learn how to engage in leadership branding in such a way that you become known for something great. Okay, so in conclusion, leadership branding is an ongoing process that requires self awareness, strategic communication, and a commitment to personal and professional development. A strong leadership brand can contribute to an individual and organizational success, attract talent, and foster positive relationship with stakeholders. Leadership branding is all about creating a positive image about yourself and projecting that positive image to the world. That is what leadership branding is all about. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to ask you another question before we conclude. I want you to give me three reasons why you feel leadership branding is important. Three reasons why you feel leadership branding is important. Put that in the comment section below. Let us get to hear from you, and let's learn from you. Thank you.